Hello, everyone, and happy Wednesday. Wednesday, yeah. My dog is right outside the door, and she is barking and being a bad girl because that's her thing. So I may have to pause a few times to get her to shut up. She's barking at the people doing construction work. She's running around barking. If a leaf falls off of a tree in Japan and she's here in Monrovia, California, she'll bark about it. Oh no, let me just bark in case there's leaves fall off of trees. Bark, bark, bark. But anyway, back to the channel. This is my shirt I got from there. David lost 108 pounds. YouTube, do you want a shirt like this too? Do you want a shirt like this? If you do, let me know. We'll see what we can do. Anyway, drinking coffee as usual. It is still morning, I think. Let's see. Yeah, it is still morning. It's 11:17, so I thought it was getting closer to 12. I may have a new manager. He is going to work for me. We're going to at least work 1 month, which will be from like right now to like January 15th. Now, let's see if this guy can be honest. Now, he's from Pakistan, it appears, and we will see how he does. When you see this video, the thumbnail on this one will be his thumbnail. He's going to create the thumbnail. He's going to do the SEO, which is this, the optimizer thing, search engine optimization, and he's going to help me grow the channel with no bots, which are electronic people. Someone sells bots, and they're not really people, and no people that are from maybe a third world country that doesn't speak English. They get 2 pennies, 3 pennies per channel they subscribe to. Now, if you're getting 3 pennies, are you going to go on there and watch some of the videos? No, you're going to just go subscribe next, subscribe next, subscribe next. You can, like I said in earlier videos, you can go online and look at these big YouTube, Instagram, that kind of thing. All the different click, subscribing, following thing that they have. So you get nothing for that. You give them a couple of pennies. You give the person who's selling all the bots, selling the bots or selling you give that person money. They get money. You get some people on there. They'll be removed later by YouTube's algorithm because they know that they're fake. So I don't want that invalid traffic thing. I lost some subscribers. Not too many. I lost about 150 out of 12,200. There's some people that are losing half of them. Some people are losing 80% of them. Some people they just shut down their channel because it was all bots or whatever. So I'm not paying for bots. I don't want to do that. So he's going to do that. Now this is right here will be episode number 4. Episode number 4. Let's see if he gets this right. He hasn't put episode number 4 on the thumbnail and all that stuff. So I'll give him some instructions and hopefully he'll be able to do that for us. There are some new videos. I did a video. There is a video right now with jobs on it. The video I did yesterday, my old manager who stole from me was going to hook that one up. And I did one on a burger place, and he was going to do those. So I have a couple that do not have good thumbnails. I just did everything myself. So the thumbnails and the SEOs are not going to be as good as they should be. But I can't go back and do much about that. So the camera kind of, that angle. Let me see here. But anyway, so there's nothing I can do about that. That's water under the bridge. So I do have a new manager. I asked him to please not steal from me. That'd be refreshing. So there doesn't steal. So hopefully he does a good job in this. But this is episode number 4. This is gonna be and also there's a video in this series that tells you each and every video that's on there. So if you look at that, and I don't know if we can call them they're videos. Are they subjects? Are they chapters? Are they? I don't know what they're the name for what they are, but they are actually videos in a series. So this is the 4th video. The 4th episode. Now there are other videos on there because we now have some work. We have a rush call on there. There's a video on there telling you what to do for rush call. So once again, if you're interested in any of the work, you need to subscribe. If you're interested in working on rush calls, you need to subscribe and hit the notifier bell so you can get notified right away, because remember, the first come first serve on this kind of deal. They wait for movie stars. They don't wait for guys like me. And if you are a movie star, you're not watching this right now. So for you, they do not wait. For me, they do not wait. Sometimes they will. Sometimes they'll wait. I take that back. I regrets or whatever. Like going back and backing up. If I did something for, let's say I always play Huckleberry Jim, and I'm a big old dum and I'm supposed to be a hillbilly, let's say. They still do hillbilly stuff. And they use me, and I do my filming, I do everything right. And then they say, David, we're going to do some more of these filmings. We need you in 2 weeks. Says, oh wow, 2 weeks from now I'm on another project for 3 days. Well, okay, well let me talk to them. Okay, we're gonna push that. Can you do it in 4 weeks? Now that might happen because you've already established yourself. You already work for them. But when you first start and they don't know you, no, they don't wait for you. Next, hey David, are you available? Hey David, are you available? Oh, I'm not. Click. I don't even know if they say goodbye. That's how fast they have to get this stuff done. But this is the fourth video, the fourth episode. Fourth episode is episode number 4. Remember, subscribe, hit that bell. This is about. This one is going to be called scams, photo scams. There are other scams. I'll do one on agent scams. But the photo scam is maybe about to run its course because we can do so much of it ourselves now with our phones. So remember, when you are applying for work, the person that is the casting agent, your manager, whatever, they have the ability to stop your submission from going all the way through because they're representing you. So if someone said, here's David, he's great, and I don't send them what I'm supposed to do, then I'm not great. I make them look bad. So if they say you're great, you got to be great, right? So they can stop it. Now production, the person, if you can get to the producer, or maybe the director, one of those two levels, you can kind of bypass some of the casting people. Not saying they're bad people, but it's faster if they'll say your picture picked, the producer has reached out, a producer. Now it might be the second person down on the rung, not the producer, not the executive producer, whatever. But they may not have those strict rules. They may just say, I want to know what David looks like with no makeup, wearing a shirt that says this. Who knows? They may say whatever. But the company who sends it to them says, David, we want you to do this and this and this and this and this and this, because I'm representing that company. Now, they're a legit company. That's great, as long as they don't stop me. If they say have it in by 3 o'clock this afternoon, and they have me do 5 things when all I had to really do was send a selfie, I may not get that photo, that job. So you got to be careful with that. Now the scams that they do, now this is scams all across the board. This happens everywhere. You find someone's casting, right? And there's some casting companies that are very good at doing this. They're good at stealing your money. They'll say, hi, Susan, saw your photo on a website. I saw your photo. I saw you in this acting role you did on a student film. And they get the stuff from a student film. They actually get it. And they know that almost everybody has done a student film. So if they find an actor who's starting out looking for work and they put a casting notice and you write to it, they'll say, oh, I know you. You were on that student film. I was. And you get excited, but they didn't see your student film. It's not true. It's not true. It's like the Nigerian scam where they tell you that some solicitor needs you to send them $12,000 so they can send you $1 million and get it through customs. It's kind of like that. They did not see your video. They don't even know who you are. Just your name. My name is Susan. I want to be an actress. Boop. Here, do this. So what they can say is, you're great. You're great. You're exactly what we're looking for. But I don't know what to do about this. I don't want to be rude to you. Your photos are kind of dated, and not that you took them a long time ago, but whatever photographer you used didn't really get the essence of the modern world, and that's what we're looking for on this. I'll need some new shots. I do have a photographer who knows exactly what we're looking for because he did all the photographs and he did the behind the scenes camera thing, and he did all that work. Would you like me to put you in contact with him? Oh, okay. And then they call you up and they say, have you come into the studio, and we charge you $300, and we'll get you all new shots, and you can use them everywhere you want. You'll own the shots. We'll give you a few prints of this so we can get you into this one right away. But we're going to give you a thumb drive, or we're going to give it to you loaded online in the cloud, and it'll be $300. Well, there was never a job. Your photos were fine. There was never a job. Then if you send those photos to that photographer, they'll say, what is this? This is terrible. It's just some guy with the camera just popping off a bunch of shots. He doesn't care what it is because there is no job. He's not getting paid to do quality work. He's getting paid as part of the scam. So maybe he does all the photo work and he gets 25% of the money, and the other scammers get the other 75%, and you're out $300 and you didn't get the job. That's a very, very common scam. This won't be that long of a video because we're only covering photo scams. Sometimes you'll see, hey, we want to start you out. You write them, hey, I cast actors all the time. Like on my channel, it says I cast all the time, but I'm not telling you to go out and pay me to do it. You might see things, in some of the trade magazines. Maybe you'll see it on, Backstage or Nowcasting. Some of the companies that are, I think Nowcasting's gone, but any of those kind of companies that do casting, they'll see you out there, and it might say, "Are you looking for representation, management, or whatever?" They have different buttons on their site, so the site is putting out acting work because that's where they get their money. But then they also pay. They also have advertising, so I can pay right now. I can go on there, pay $100, and I can probably advertise my channel. But they don't do any kind of checking. There's no due diligence. So they'll say, hey, this is great. You're really good. However, I need a better photo. Your photo's great probably for a printed photo, but I need something a little bit different to send it out electronically. And I don't want to bug you every time, hey, take a new shot, do this, do that. But this one, I need a bathing suit shot. You might think it's someone trying to get like nudies, free nudies. Also, if you do want to do some nude work when you ain't got no clothes on, you don't send them nude photos. If someone asks you for nude photos, probably the answer is going to be no. That would be after I was hired. I've been hired, I got the contract or whatever. Don't just send nudies. Hey, I'm looking for a woman, 36, 22, 36 now to be politically correct. So aren't we all? But let's say they're looking for that. I'm looking for a girl. She's 5'8" or taller. She's got a beautiful face, model type face. She's 36, 22, 36, really small waist. Please send me some photos. Well, you can send, if you wish to send, a bikini shot, a bathing suit shot, something like that. But don't send nudity. Don't send nudity because there's a good chance they could be selling your shots. A lot of times, what will happen is there's another photo scam. Photo scam number 2 or number 3. What number is this? There's so many. Photo scam. What they'll do sometimes is they will say, we need you to send us some nude photos because you're going to be playing in a major motion picture for Paramount, let's say, and we're going to pay you $6,000 a day. But you need to be able, if you have one where you're draped with some kind of drape material, maybe wearing a scarf, but then some classic nude photos, if you can send it to me. And then what they do is they take those nude photos that you sent them as samples or as a submission, and they're going to sell those. You may see the photo that you sent in strictest confidence. No one will see this but the producer and the camera, the director of photography. They're the only two that can see this and can make the decision. There'll be a person painting you, or maybe someone's doing a sculpture of you, and no one will ever see it. And then all of a sudden you see your photos are being used for other things. A lot of times they'll use your photos to try to attract other people to send them photos at whatever cost it is. Maybe one of those pornographic sites or whatever, you may find your photos on there. Someone wouldn't be paying to see that, but they might use it on some kind of advertising because you may look better than some of the amateur pornographic actresses that are posting. I don't want to get into too many names, but you know who they are. So they may be posting videos of themselves, and they may not be too red hot looking, and you might be a very pretty model. Well, they'll sell that to them. They'll do all the still work on that thing. So that's another scam. So they'll say your photos are not the right size. When they do it, you did a PDF of it. You did a GIF. You did whatever they JPEG, whatever it is, and it doesn't match what they're looking for. They can do some editing for you. They can work on your photos if you just give them, sometimes as low as $30. Send me $30 and I'll get you squared away on my site. Okay, no. And a lot of people try this. Okay, what I'll do is you get me a job and you can take the money out of my. No, they're not going to do that. So no, well, I'm sorry. I'm not going to get into a situation where you don't trust me. We're asking for $30 to process your photographs, to take your photos, process or whatever, and do the editing for you. It's $30. If you don't want to spend $30 in your career, well, next person, please. Have a good day. They'll hang up on you. Then you'll see the number. And oh God, maybe that's legit. I don't want to. Okay, I'm calling back. I'll give you the $30. We'll never hear from them again. They're going to steal your money. They know what to do. They know what to say. They'll say, hey, I see you don't have a lot of acting schools, acting training. You don't have much experience. We really have to sell what we got. And all we really have right now is the way you look. We need to you need to get me a video so I can hear how you sound when you speak. Give me a recorded monologue, but we really have to focus on your photos. We need to stop that person. When they're scrolling, bam, bam, bam. Oh! That's what we do. Oh, no. Yeah, swipe left, swipe right, whatever. No. Her. She's it. You're drinking a milkshake in Hollywood in the 1940s, whatever, 50s, whatever. What was that? I don't even know. They're going to say they want you to stop traffic, stop the scroll with you, and they're going to do that. Lot of photo scams. So this is what I suggest. If you want to go to a photographer, find your own photographer. I'll cover this when we get to agents. Find your own photographer. Just look in the old days, the yellow pages. Let your fingers to the wall. Now just go online and Google search. Theatrical headshot photographer near me. There it goes. And then talk to them and see what you want to do, or shoot it yourself. You may want to get one headshot professionally done. I don't know. But remember, people think I have a headshot. I'm squared away. But sometimes they want a theatrical headshot, a comedy headshot. They want a commercial headshot. There's a lot of different ones, and you can shoot those yourself now. Like I told you, save a lot of money. You can do it for free. Basically, you could start for free. You go over to Craigslist. Go to something. Just search. Where can I find some work? I covered this in, I think it was episode number 2. This is episode number 4. So in episode number 2, I covered that. Where to find the work. You can take your photos yourself. Have a great day. This concludes episode number 4. What's going to come up next? Let's see. I put a list on it, but I'll go ahead and tell you in case you didn't write it down. The 5th one is going to be on auditioning. On what to do on an audition, how to go to an audition, that kind of thing. Take care, everyone. Let's see if the new manager does a good thumbnail. This is a test. This is his first thumbnail. Take care. For me. It better be his first thumbnail ever, right?